I was struggling to get some liquid out of a small plastic bottle and decided, without giving it any thought, to use my teeth to speed up the process. The nozzle popped off and gloop went everywhere. Well, I won't do that again, I thought. It was a messy waste. And in it popped, ever so gently and compassionately. No, it was a learning experience. I burst out laughing in delight in the way my mind now works. I continued to laugh as I cleaned up the mess and felt inspired to immediately start writing. We often share our experiences and stories with others in the hope that they avoid the same mess or learn best practice to clean it up and crack on. That is precisely what I'm doing with my thought seeds. I'm sharing guideposts to shorten the journey, to inspire, encourage and guide you, so you get from where you are to where you want to be, faster and cleaner. In moments like this, I remember that none of my life is a waste. Alchemy. Turning life into gold, into learning, growing, evolving, purpose and passion. A quote and memory from one of my favourite books, Way of the Peaceful Warrior by Dan Millman, has just floated in. There are no ordinary moments. Dan had just completed doing Tai Chi in the park and spotted some pretty young ladies admiring him. He lost focus, put both feet in one trouser leg and fell over. He laughed at himself and the ladies laughed with him. This is the experience that led him to the realisation there are no ordinary moments, which is precisely how I feel about the gloopy liquid incident and beyond. Pause. Look around you. What do you see first? Look at this deeply for a minute. Observe what thoughts and feelings flow. I saw a chair, which I usually take for granted. I give it little thought besides what is required to move and sit on it. Here are some of the thoughts that flowed into my mind as I looked deeper. Once it was part of a tree. I wondered where that tree came from. Did people sit under it, children play in it, climb in it, lovers carve out their initials? Who is the person that created the design? And how many messy mistakes did they make to hone their skills? Totally new thoughts for me. Beautiful. The brief moment of looking deeper became no ordinary moment. It filled me with wonder and a new feeling of love for the chair. Remarkable. It goes deeper still. In this moment there is new life, children filled with possibility coming into the world, breathing their first breath, people passing on, first kisses, goodbyes, all of it. In this moment, everything possible is happening somewhere in this remarkable world of ours. You, right now, in this moment, so much depth, richness and wonder. The beating of your heart, ticking of your brain, memories, feelings, ideas. Remarkable. Everything, every moment, every person can be imbued with meaning and wonder, spark mindful, creative thoughts. Do you agree? Which reminds me of a postcard in my dad's old house. Never a dull moment. Only dull, of course, if that's how we are looking, if that is our perspective. And there it is again, perspective, and so choice. So much of what I reflect on simmers down to the essence of perspective and choice. What do we make things mean? Do we call something a mess, embarrassing, or worse? Do we see waste of stuff, time, or life? Do we see a chair, or the craft and skill of another person? Are we bored? Turning the remarkable into the dull? Or do we see the gifts in the moment? Thought is powerful, a sharp knife that can cut through knots and set us free, or bleed out our life energy. May you go deeper, deeper still, overflow with wonder at the richness and depth of it all. For all we have is this moment, and there are no ordinary moments, unless we think there are.